with $1,000 prize pool. We already have the top 6 of semifinals A, but we'll be announcing the top 6 in a while. But for the moment, we have the semifinal group B. So we still don't know the teams that are playing right about now. I saw some DBS clutches coming through and some AKM sprays. But before we get into the action, let me quickly go through the teams so that everyone is up to date on who is playing right now. So again, got to remind you guys, there is already the invited teams in the grand finals, and now we are looking at semi-final groups B. We are already semi-final group A. 6 teams have qualified. We still don't know who are the 6 teams, but we'll be getting to know very soon. But with that, we have the semi-final group B list. We'll be looking at, we have one invited team, 1952 Esports, who is invited, and the rest are the teams that have come through the qualifiers. So let's quickly go through the teams. We have One Hit Esports, AL Esport, BK, KKPC, Excrypted, RV Hydra, Max Girls, Rage Unleashed, Classicos, Youngun Galactos, Genesis Esports, MRT Esports, Team Chronicles, One Hit H4P, LX Glorious, Capital 9, Mafia Gang. So as I see, I think there is 3 Sri Lankan teams. Not exactly sure. I gotta confirm on that. But I can see One Hit H4P, Mafia Gang, and MRT Esports. So let's see how well are they going to be performing. And along with that, we have a girls squad as well. So we got to see, we got to pay attention to that too. With that, we have some action getting on the way. So let's quickly get into that. I think it's going to be team number 9. Team number 9 over here, we got KE. A bit of a situation here between 2 teams, kind of spread out at the moment, taking some damage. It's going to be Seen who's taking a lot of damage. Techie LK on the dance side goes down with the spray down but does not connect as much. And now I think Seen 11 is going to be in a lot of trouble if that rotations come through. As the teams, as we have Boy Zam LX, coming in from that off angle with the M16A4. He's going to try and get some tap shots through and try to get the initial knock so that his team can close in. But with that, we have some other fights as well taking place with the circle. Going to shift in all the way towards Gatka, somewhere towards the bridge between military base as well. But let's see how the circle is going to give the hard shift. But with that, let's quickly move on towards TJB. That's the other team that we got to pay attention to. 5 kills already with the start of the game itself. They are going for the kills right now. They have 3 players remaining, 6 kills on the board. So let's see. Yep, we'll be able to see how further are they going to go. With that, we have another hot drop fight that's taking place. That's going to be team number 8. So, so many hot drops fight over here. It's going to be team number 17 versus team number 8. So team number 17 right about now losing 2 players. Sorry, losing that 1 player. It's going to be Daps who's going to fall short. And now we have the last 3 players remaining from the side of C9. So let's see how further can they go. With that, looking at the slot list, I think team number 9. Team number 9 is the girls team, if I'm not wrong. Yep, that's the team that we will be looking at in a while. Yep, that's going to be KE. That's going to be the last 2 players remaining from the girls squad. With that, the spray down coming in. Beautiful spray down on towards MRT. Yes, that's going to be 2 players going down. No, it's going to be 1 player going down. For either side, it's going to be a trade-off coming through. Now we'll have to see what MRT is all about. They have to get those rotations. They have to get those knockbacks. And now the team that is taking fight, another hot drop. Back-to-back hot drops coming in for MRT Esports. And just as I got the confirmation, it is another Sri Lankan team that is playing over here. So let's see, along with ISSL, will they be able to make their way into the grand finals right about now. Balesh goes down as well. And with that, we'll have to see the remaining 3 players going to be just Dazzler Mighty. Oh, beautiful spray down coming in from the Mighty spray coming in on towards Sonic. Nicely done there. Now the rest of the players need to get the revive done. Another player falls short. Now it's up to Early and King. So let's see if the revive is going to come through. Now, right about now, MRT has to go in for that rush. They should not give the inch to get the revive. So let's see, Mighty, Jester, and Dazzler. They're still waiting without going in for that push. They have the 3-man advantage. All they need to do is to push in one exact direction, and they can do a number on towards this team. So let's see, for the moment, the revive is going to come through. No problems there, as King is still trying to get that knocker. He is just on the roof trying to get a better angle. But let's see if the rush comes through. We'll be able to see what is going to be the situation. For the moment, Mighty goes. Mighty and Justin. Now they're going in for the push. The knock might be coming through sooner. Yep, the spray downs are coming through, but not connecting as much. Now Rage King moving backwards. He is falling back right now. At the moment, he is running away. He does not want to get into the action, and he falls short. And that's what happens when you show your back on your teammate, on your enemy mates. So let's see what's going to be happening as the spray down comes through. He's going to get the knock and finish. That's going to be a thirst coming through. Now it's up to Early and Sonic's the only two players remaining. MRT is looking strong right now with that 2 kills. They just lose 1 player in the fray, but let's see if they're able to conquer their drop location for the moment. And with that, we have the rest of the teams who have to make their way into the circle as the first zone is shifting in. So we're going to see where the circle is going to move towards. I think it's going to give a dead center for the moment, and then it'll be giving the hard shift. With that, just trying to get that angle, trying to spot out those last 2 players. He knows that they are still here. He has the 2 AKMs to work with, so no problem there. Let's see what exactly is going to be the situation over here as he tries to move in. Now the 3 players can go in for that rush, but I think it's going to be Rage who is going to fall back for the moment. Look at that, Sonic's on the other hand side, just waiting there, not moving a muscle. Dazzler coming in with that angle. Nice angle by Dazzler. He can come in, he can come more deep, I would say. Yep, let's see what Dazzler is all about right now. Exactly where they are. All he needs to do is go on with that off angles. And with that, we have the rest of the teams just moving into the vicinity. You know, we have the circle shifts coming through. So the teams are going in with the rotations. We have 1 hit over here. Team number 15 who is moving into the circle. We have Venom, Predict, PUBGM, and Max over here, who is another Sri Lankan team, definitely another Sri Lankan team. So let's see if they are able to make their way into the grand finals as well. But today is going to be the first 3 matches, so they still have 3 more matches tomorrow. So no worries there. With that, they'll be able to push their points. I think the minimum points that will be needed is at least 50 points, 50 to 40, I would say. Maybe the benchmark between 6 matches is that. But let's see if they can get more, then it's to their advantage. But if they get less, then they have to have a gamble situation where they will be able to make it into the grand finals. This is having $1,000 prize pool, so not easy. It's big money coming in all the way from Frontline Championship Season 2. And we have Season 3 coming up, so definitely don't forget to follow up and get your team registered. The registration, sorry, the registrations will be opening soon, so definitely register your team and compete in such an elite tournament against some of the best international teams. So with that being said, Season 3 is all about the $2,000 prize pool, so definitely it's going to be exciting than ever for you guys. So don't forget, whoever is watching the live stream, definitely like, share and subscribe, and also get all your family and friends to come and support your favorite team. It can be your idol team, it can be a normal team that you support, or it can be your team itself. So definitely your clan's team itself. So definitely come and show your love and support. And with that, we'll be looking at the rotations done by 1H4P. Still rotations coming through. The second circle shifting all the way towards Corey and Fairy Pierce. So no problem there. And with that, now the team is moving into the vicinity slowly and steadily. The route is set for most of the teams. They know how to rotate into the circle. Might be a usual predictable zone by them, but the hard shift coming through might go actually to Primorsk. I might be paying attention towards Primorsk and Quarry because there's literally no one at the moment there, so they can be moving into that direction as well. So let's see exactly what is going to be happening over there. And with that, now we have Team GE. I think it's going to be GE. Yep, it's going to be team number 12. They are coming into the dead center location as well. Still, I'm not exactly sure on who is going to be the dominating team. I know it's going to be that team who played like, I would say Victor Gaming, who played like Infamous, INF. So those teams, they did not care about, I think they did not care about qualifying. They just wanted to give their best out there. They wanted to show that they are aggressive. They wanted to show that they don't settle for less. So looking at how their placement and kills matched, their kills would have overtaken their placement by a huge margin because they literally went for those kills. They wanted to get them all to themselves. And INF, I think, had the highest chicken dinner so far in the semi-finals. It's going to be a 21 kill chicken dinner in Miramar. So let's see if anyone is going to top that in semi-final Group B, or if anyone will top that in the finals. But with that, we have 1 minute on the clock for the second circle shift in. So it will be shifting in sometime soon with rotations coming through. Now there's a vehicle coming in from the back lines. That's going to be one hit. So one hit might get taken down, but we got one knock as well coming through. It's going to be between team number Team number four. Team number four getting that first knock there on towards Starboy. And now trouble as they come to get the revive. Yep, coming to get the revive is definitely not such a good idea. But Superboy also goes down. Nice car fire coming in. Now on the other hand side, Marvin, if I'm not wrong, is trying to pop that smoke. What is Bruce trying to do? Goes down. That isn't going to be connecting as much. He needs to go for the FPV nades. That's going to be the beauty. And now he goes with another nade. Nice little jump coming there. That should do the trick if I'm not wrong. Yep, does the trick. Saif goes down. Spots the other player. Should be taken down. Saif might actually go down. But oh, the down towards 1 HP now, Bruce. But the revive is coming through onto the players of RS at the moment. So let's see what the situation is for the moment. Spread are coming through on the side of RS. So RS is trying to get that. Bruce, who is trying his best to get that knock. That was a beautiful net. Not able to confirm. The smokes it there, but the names are. Now Saif needs to be careful. He got knocked there twice. He might be being if he keeps it up. And with that, now the buggy goes Zavol and the buggy gets blown up, but still Marwan escaping without getting knocked, without getting that initial knock. We'll have to see how long he can hold his ground, because it's not going to be easy. And with that, side goes down, nice rhythm coming through from the side of ours. We are trying to take the fight to them, but we'll have to see. On the time will tell if they're able to do that. Only 3 teams getting taken down early on. Now such a nice net coming through. And another spray down coming in from Bruce. Beautifully done there with that Scar L and 6 scope. Nicely done there. What a control spray coming in from him. Now another player comes in to revive him. Does he revive? No, he moves away. And now the buggy goes through and they get the kill secured. What is XPE thinking? That was a really bad move. They were trying to get the revives in the open space. I mean, if a teammate gets knocked in the open spaces, I would say the best suggestion I would recommend is, I think, leave them for dead for the moment. If you can't get the revive, it's better to save yourself and get those placements. But some of these guys, they never leave a man behind. They want to show the brotherhood. They want to show that I'm there for you. That's definitely something impressive. As a team, working that way is really pretty impressive. But definitely, sometimes sacrifices have to be made in order to win the games. With that being said, the zone A is going to shift in the third circle. Might be going in towards the way of Quarry Primos. Not exactly sure how the shift is going to come through. Might actually come towards that. But with that, we have, again, only 12 teams remaining. So let's see the hard shift over. Just as I said, it's going to be Primos and Quarry and a little bit of Fairy Touch that's going to be there in the circle. So everyone has to move in right now. They need to get as many as compounds as possible. With 2 minutes to go for the third circle shift in, we'll be able to see what sort of an action is going to come through. But with that, we have 31 players alive. So let's see, the basic map is being played at the moment. So everyone loving that Erangel environment. They know the atmosphere. They know their basics, and one of their favorite guns, I would say, personally my favorite, I would say, it's the DP28. That's only available in Erangel as a competitive map, but it's still there in Livik as well. Anyone can play. But with that, as competitive map, definitely having a DP28 in Brangle is such a blessing, I would say. It's almost similar to the snipers, but if you can perfect the DP28, it's definitely going to be such an impressive gun towards your strong suit. And with that, the teams are rotating. With rotations, I feel like a lot of teams are going to get taken down because most of these teams trying to capture that compounds. Yep, we have a fight. Nope, it's not a fight actually. Oh, yep. The team comes to a crash. Yep. We have team number 6. Sorry, my bad. Team number 6 over here. We got team number 6. Yep. It's going to be BK who's coming in towards the rush against the side of team number 13. That's going to be MRT Sports who's going to be a lot of trouble. So many nades being thrown in right about now. They know that the fight is coming to them. So let's see. We got Dazzler. We got the smokes being thrown in. We'll have to exactly see what the situation is for the moment. The nades are being thrown in. They're dishing out as much as nades as possible to get those initial knocks, but not moving a muscle. MRT still staying there, waiting for a beautiful opportunity. Dazzler there. If he comes through the open space, it's going to be pretty much open to the players of PK. So definitely not such a good idea. But with that, let's see what the situation is for the moment. We have the third circle shifting in as well. So that's going to be coming down to the final few moments of this Rangal match. And then we'll be moving in towards Miramar. And then we'll be moving in towards Sanok, the largest map in PUBG Mobile. And one of the crowd's favorite for those bolt action and sniper rifle action. So let's see how Miramar is going to be played in by most of these teams. So some of these teams, I would say, have strong maps. That's definitely something to call with most of the teams loving Sanok. There are pretty much a decent crowd who loves Miramar rather than Erangel, because Miramar is one hell of a competitive map. It's large. The vehicles are needed for the rotation. It's beautiful with the mountain ridges. And with that, let's see the nade coming through onto from Chav from KKPC. But with that, the nade isn't going to go as much as he expected. It's going to be bursting out. And with that, the knock come through. Dazzler gets the knock there. Dazzler is doing it for the side of MRT right now. So let's see, MRT, will they be able to hold their ground is the question at hand. But with that, let's see what the rest of the teams are going to do that as well. As the nade goes through, Jester might get taken down. The nade, Jester going down to the nade will be a huge disadvantage. But with that, since they're coming in for the rush, now they're preparing themselves. KKPC, some of them managing to stay behind. And with that, let's see what is going to be happening as we try to move out. But for the moment, we got BK, KKPC just holding that compound, trying to take the fight against MRT. Still not moving a muscle. The nades are being thrown in. Utilities are in usage. The nades are going through, but not still no connection there. So let's see what BK is up to as MRT. Mighty might actually try to throw those nades. I mean, if he gives that pinpoint nade onto us that window, it's going to be a dead situation. And with the circle shifting in, it's going to be all the way towards Corey. But MRT also having a part of the zone now. It's going to be AI King, who is somehow managing to come into the circle. Now he's going to be having some trouble. Some sort of trouble is going to come through as Cena and Joss gets the knock on towards Get Up. It's going to be the last remaining player for the side of the girls' squad. I think it's going to be Rose, the only player remaining. Yep, in that tiny shack over there. But with that, let's see what is going to be happening as we have 30 seconds on the clock for the first circle in. We'll be able to see what's going to happen. Back action. It's going to be devastating action coming through as everyone wants to make it into the top 6 for the moment. We have the teams, we have RS, we have GE, and with that we have Mafia Gang from Sri Lanka, we have TJB. So let's see what the teams are up to. It's definitely not for no good, but with that we'll have to see who's going to get the winner chicken. Now with that, Mighty goes down as well. That's going to be the last remaining player for the side of... Nope, it's not going to be the last remaining player. It's going to be the last 2 players remaining for the side of MRT. It's going to be Jester as well as Dazzler. So let's see what both of these players are going to do for the moment. With that, Iking getting the spray there, but Iking is getting the Malta there. He is trying to go for the heal, but he's not going to get there whatsoever. Now in the open spaces is going to be C9, who might actually get taken down there. Now the smokes are being thrown in to save his teammate, but for the moment C9 on the other hand side, it's going to be all up to Jaws and Sean. He needs to get the revive onto his teammate, so he will be supporting Icon or Likan. I'm not exactly sure on the name. Yep. And with that, we'll be able to see who is going to get the winner chicken dinner. Some of these teams have the solo players like Boy Zam, and then we have KE, Rose, SG. So a few teams, trying to take that fight. It hasn't ended so well. With that, the circle shifting all the way towards the open spaces. Still BK having the better of the circle. Open spaces. All they need to do is take the fight against MRT, win the fight, and they will have a whole lot of bunch of kills to secure because everyone is going to settle in the open spaces. But with that, let's see. 1-8 H4P still coming in from the back end. And with that, the nade getting blown up just like that. That was unexpected as it wouldn't have happened in any other major semifinals, but definitely that was unexpected. But with that being said, now the team need to move into the circle. I think everyone literally crowded in the southern side of the map. That's what I would say. As C9 now makes their way into the northern side. I mean, if they came in through those rotations, it's going to be very, very easy for them. With that spray downs coming through from Dazzler himself, trying to get those knocks. Spray down going on towards Jaw. Jaw almost getting knocked there. Nice spray down, nice control. He almost got him towards 50 HP. And with that, we have GE is at the edge for the moment, and with that we have the players of RS as well, all 4 men strong. And now a 1-8 H4P coming in from the back end. It's going to be Bruce who is going to watch the back for the moment. But once 1-8 H4P comes in towards that direction, it's going to be really hard for the side of Team RS to hold that position. But with that, let's see. We are the last 10 teams alive. The circle shifting in 20 seconds, and then we'll be able to get into some action, into some deep action to see what is going to be happening. And definitely to all the viewers out there, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and subscribe towards Frontline TV because there's more exciting news coming up ahead. And with that, we have a spray run coming through on from Starboy. So Starboy is going to get that easy knock coming through. So let's see what the situation is for the moment. With that, we have the last and final circle to be playing with, and teams are just settling in their edges. With that, we have Venom beginning the knock on towards the range, and now we're trouble as Bruce is going to be the player over here as Starboy and Superboy along with another set coming through onto Bjorn. Bjorn getting knocked there. He's going to get finished off there. The kill is going to come through as Predict comes from the back end. Predict almost getting knocked there, but gets the knock on towards Bruce, and now Predict needs to heal himself up. He is inside the circle. Getting a lot of damage there. So let's see what and with that, Bruce is going to the mark, if I'm not wrong. He's trying to get his teammates to somehow get the clutch on and try to save him as well. But let's say 6 kills on the board. Now Predict might actually get this kill secure. Now Max coming in from the back end. He is getting knocked to the play zone. So let's see from all sorts of directions. We'll be able to see in a few minutes. Group B. So let's see what the situation is. Yep, sorry guys, had a little bit of power cut issue, but I'm back again with the first match of the semi-final Group B. We are coming down to the last few moments. We have the last 6 teams alive, 14 players here, and we have some spray downs coming through onto the teammates of RS. But let's see, RS still staying strong, but the circle shifting all the way towards GE. No problem there. They're going to have a lot of kills from this angle that they're having. Nice, beautiful position held by them for the moment. Spray downs are coming through. So GE on the other hand side, they are trying to get as much as kills as possible and secure the deal, but they are still having the 0 kills. What the situation is as it is going down. That's going to be the end of him as well. He is out of the play zone. Now they are onto that 1 kill. GE trying to get as much as kills as possible. Rashad on the other hand side in the open space. They have the circle all to themselves. Look at the GE Master literally going up. He is trying to spot off these snakes. He's trying to get his kill secured. He spots out Abhinod OP, gets that kill secured. 2 kills on the board. Literally not scared at the moment for anyone or whatsoever. Dollars is going down. Another kill coming on towards Babe. Nice positioning by him. And now he knows exactly where the rest of the players are. All he needs to do is get those knockbacks and get the kill secured. So let's see what the situation is. GE looking strong with that chicken dinner. This might be in the bag for them. They had the circle order themselves. Just OP also going down. 4 kills, but look at that spray run coming in from Rashad. Not OP, almost getting the knock there, almost getting the finish there, I would say. But someone to get the guy there. Nice positioning, but he's gonna go down in flames as well. Last 4 teams alive. C9 is going for the heal battle. 12 first stage onto his name, but he is slowly and steadily making his way into the circle. If he gets spotted in from far end, is the only problem that they're going to be having. Now one hit predict on the other hand side is just waiting in that position, trying to lurk around. Now he needs to move into the circle or he needs to heal himself up. I think he's going to go for the heal strategy because he knows that the 1v4 is pretty much not a good situation. And now C9 Clean coming in from the open spaces, gets spotted out. And one hit predict goes down. And now they have 5 kills out of nowhere, and Mafia Russia Dopi goes down in third, I think. Yep. And it's going to be the last 2 players, and the last player remaining is outside the circle, coming in with the heal. It's going to be C9. Yep, C9 is going to end up in second, and it's going to be the winner chicken dinner team is going to be GE. That's of course sure for sure. And now the kill isn't going to be given by Ikan. He has 10 first aid kits. He's going to just play it cool for the moment. He's not going to be in a hurry. He's just going to move slowly and steadily. And the 1v4 is going to be pretty much impossible at the moment. And with that, I think he gets spotted on. I'm not exactly sure if he got spotted on. Let's just quickly go with the eagle view to check what the situation is. I think all 4 of them just playing into the circle for the moment because GE knows that they have this in the bag. The first match of the semi-final Group B is going in towards GE. Nicely done by them to hold the zone for the moment. Now the nade coming through. The nade should be doing some damage. Nope, does not do any damage. But nice nades being thrown in from Ikan. If they guess the position, is going to be the end for him because he has still 4 first stage. He's just going to waste that time for the moment, and then he'll be moving in towards the placement points. You know, getting those placement points is very, very crucial. But C9 on the other side, they have 7 kills. They have more kills than GE apparently. And now the last remaining player is just coming there. He can't still with that first aid kit, trying to make his way slowly and steadily into the circle. It's not going to be the best of calls. He might get one initial knock, but he won't be able to do the 1v4 if I'm not wrong. So let's see now which sprays are going to come through. Goes down with the spray, but does not get the connection, and he goes down, and they get one more kill, and that's going to be the end of the first match. Okay. Hello everyone, so we are back again before the second match is going to start. We got overall results of Group A. So let's just quickly see who is qualifying in the grand finals. But I'll be going in from the 16th spot all the way to the top 6 spot. So let's see at the moment who's going to make their way and who's going to show up in that top 6 spots, and how the tables have changed after 6 matches. So quickly going in from the bottom 16. In 16 we have Gamis with 0 total points. In 15 we have 7C GSM with 7 total points. In 14 we have Demigod Incognito 13 we have Burism United with 7 total points. In 12 we have 52 Esports with 30 total points. In 11 we have Max Arctic with 35 total points. In 10 we have Savage with 37 total points. In 9 we have Team Endgame PS with 44 total points. And then the top 8, moving on to the top 8. In 8th place we have GX Esports PH with 46 total points. They will be making it to the grand final. In 7th we have Reborn Unicorn with 52 total points. They also will be making it to the grand finals. And now the top 16 will be making it to the grand finals of Frontline Championship Season 2. It's gonna be in 6th we have Team Esports with 54 total points. In 5th we have Team Famous Pro with 60 total points. In 4th we have Underground Kings with 61 total points. In 3rd we have Jedi Guys with 56 total points. In 2nd we have Victor Gaming with 67 points. And in 1st it's gonna be ISSL with 73 total points. So the top 6 teams that's gonna go into the grand finals of Frontline Championship Season 2 is gonna be ISSL, Victor Gaming, Dead Eyes Guys, Underground Kings, Infamous Pro, and Seal Esports. So these 6 teams will be competing in the grand finals, and then we'll be looking at the top 6 who's going to compete from semi-final Group B, and after that is the invited team. So it's going to be one hell of a showdown in the grand final. So you do not want to miss out any of these action. It's going to be the pro teams, the underdog teams, and the new teams who's going to be performing in the Frontline Championship. It's going to be a whole mix-up, but definitely each and every of this team, they have their own aggression, they have their own style of playing, and they have some of these teams may have only the consistent performance, nothing else. They aren't going for the aggression, but they have consistency. That's what we saw from ISSL. They had, I think, less amount of kills from 6 matches, but a high amount of points from placement itself. So that's how different teams playing in with the different styles. So let's see in the grand finals. Definitely I think it's going to be Hella who's going to keep you all entertained right throughout the matches. So definitely tune into Frontline TV and definitely subscribe and be ready. Keep your date set. It's going to be one hell of a grand finals. So definitely we'll be able to see some actual PUBG mobile action from these competitive players. And with that being said, we'll be coming back with the match of stand-up. So stay tuned guys, we'll be back shortly. Hello everyone and welcome back again. We are here with the second match. We have one more match to go, but right now we are looking at Sanok, the smallest map in PUBG Mobile, and the final match might be the Miramar match. Not exactly sure how the rotation is going for today, but with that, let's see. We have TJB. We're looking at the first team. That's going to be TJB who's dropping in. So I think a lot of teams are going in for the edges. There's no one in boot camp. Apparently, the dead center is completely empty for the moment. And with that, I think the first fight is going to be between MRT. Is it going to be between MRT? Nope, MRT also going in for that split, and Camp Alpha is taken in. I think they might be going in for the third party. But let's see. For the moment, everyone just settling in. I think everyone, mostly. Yep, almost everyone. Literally nobody has hot dropped in Sanok. That's surprising. But I think with rotations, we'll be meeting a lot of snakes, a lot of teams that are going to get taken down. But let's see. For the moment, it's just the calm before the chaos. Everyone settling in. Their usual drop locations. They're going to loot up for the moment. I'm looking at TJB for the moment. No any sort of action coming in, and the circle shifting all the way towards Kao. I think it's going to be between Cavo and Paradise. And with that, the first knock coming through is going to be Jester, who is going to get taken down there. And that's going to be the end of Jester. Nice spray run coming in. And now Mighty almost getting knocked there. Ooh, beautiful sprays coming in from team number 9. That's going to be the girls team, I think, Max Girls. And MRT is having a lot of trouble over here. It's going to be Dazzler, Palesh, and Mighty, who is having a whole lot of trouble. But with that, let's see what are they going to do. And I think the rush is coming through. Yep, the rush is secured, and now Mighty getting into that angle. But let's see what the situation is for the moment. You know, the team has to support the teammates up there. Straight on going through and gets taken down by Becky there. And he's going to get taken down as well. That's going to be 2 kills secured for the girls team. And now MRT is in a lot of pressure with the second match underway. We have only 1 match more to go. And now the circle is going to shift in. We got 4 minutes. So the team has more than enough time to loot up and come into the circle. So let's see what is going to be happening over there as GE on the then side gets another spray down. So quick action coming in from that end as well. And I think this is the most calmest group ever. I would say that because the earlier groups there was just continuous action. There was so many hot drops, and for the moment we are not looking at much of hot drops. Just those one or two kills that are getting taken down. But other than that, everything seems to be in place. Everyone just looting in their fray. So for the moment, nothing much, nothing serious. So with Sanok being the smallest map in PUBG Mobile, it's all about how the rotations are being made and how quickly you can get into a better position inside the circle and not move too much. I mean, moving a lot, rotating a lot in Sanok is always very risky until it gives a hardship. It's best you stick to your place, stick to your drop location, or if your drop location outside the circle, it's best you move in towards a better direction. And with that being said, let's see how the rest of the teams are going to be playing this off. For the moment, everyone is just calm. So let's see. With that, definitely all the viewers out there, definitely like, share, and subscribe towards Frontline TV. We have the grand finals coming up, and now, just as we announced the top 6 teams, I will be announcing them yet again. While the map is still in the calm situation, it's better I give the announcement again to the ones who missed out on who is qualified into the grand finals along with the invited teams. But with that, I think team number 16 is getting into some action. Let's just quickly go in towards team number 16. Alright, with that, we'll be looking at the points table. This is like we were from 16 onwards. We have in 16th place, we have team Tom with 0 total points. In 15, we have 7 CGSM with 7 total points. In 14, we have Demigod with 16 total points. In 13, we have Gorilla United with 27 total points. In 12, we have Q Esports with 30 total points. They had the chicken dinner, but they were not able to push through with the 6 matches. And with that, in 11th, we have Max Arctic with 35 total points. In 10th, we have Savage with that chicken dinner, but not being able to make their way into the grand finals. And with that, in 9th, we have Team Endgame PS with 44 total points. And now coming into the front page of the top 8 teams. In 8th, we have GX Sports PH with 44 total points. In 7th, we have Reborn Twin Unicorn with 52 total points. And the top 6 teams will be moving into the grand finals. These are your grand finalists. 6th, we have Sealy Sports with 54 total points. In 5th, we have Famous Pro, IMF with 60 total points. And in 5th, we have the match over here. We have some action happening over here. Quick actions coming through. We have Rage over here. Team number 10 over here who is taking on team number 11. So team number 11 on the run coming through. Oh, the S12K right at the face. Sando getting the S12K. Beautiful damage. Losing a lot of damage. And he gets taken down by Rage, and that's going to be the end of them. Now another team coming into the fray. A lot of third parties coming in. Now this is Sanok action that we're seeing. 45 seconds still for the first circle to close in. So we are going to see a lot of action coming through. Rage going to have that last 2 remaining players. It's going to be Early and Sonny, the only 2 players remaining, along with Excrypted is coming into the fray. I think they're moving backwards right now. They don't want to take the fight any time soon. Yep, they're going to be moving in. I think it's going to be Thomas who's going to try and spot out the players, but he's not going to be able to do so. But with that, I think another team coming in from the back end is going to be team number 16, who's coming in from the back end, but still no action whatsoever. They're just holding their position for the moment. And with that, C9 also getting into some action. Let's quickly move in towards C9 to see what the situation is at the moment for them as well. But with that, I think C9 is still not into some action. Yep. With that, we have the first circle shifting in right about now. And with that, together the spray on coming in all the way towards Rage. Nice tight angle by the side of LX to get that spray on. But now still waiting in. I think it's going to be Rage. Sonics is going to pay attention as he gets killed off from the side. I think it's going to be Boy who got the thirst. Boy Zam. Yep, got the thirst over there. And now trying to hold their ground is going to be Rage. Only 2 players remaining. They have a lot to do if they need to rack up those points. So let's see what the situation is for the side of Rage. Yeah, for the moment, we are not seeing much more of action from Sanok as his first circle has not shifted in. Still the circle is shifting in. So let's see what is going to be happening and how the shift is going to come through, in which direction of Sanok we'll be able to see. With that Excrypted also, they're just waiting. They are holding that high-end mountain. They just want a third party, but they're like, okay, you guys will have to make it into the circle. So at that time, we'll be securing the kills. But let's see what the actual situation is, as Rage is literally not moving a muscle for the moment. Yep, and with that, still no action coming in from the rest of the teams. And now a lot of teams will need a lot of points to rack up. They might be looking at a target right now. I think most of the teams that are having bad games will be looking at a 30 plus target. So that by today they'll be having 30 points, and then they'll be moving into tomorrow, where they'll be playing their last three matches into having the last and final chance to qualify into the grand final. So let's see for the moment. Um, we have teams getting into some action over there. Yep, we have it's gonna be RS over here. It's gonna be Bruce who's gonna go in with that open rush onto the side of Shive, and Shive goes down as well as XPE hits the lobby. I think that's the second time that they're going in towards the two soon. Yep, it's gonna be RS again securing for kill points over there. And with that, we are down to the last 13 teams now. Still, first circle shifting in. I think it's a long shift that's coming through. So let's see what is going to be happening as the shift comes through. With that, we have a drop coming through as well. Maybe we can pay quick attention to what the drop is having. It's having the AUG. It has a level 3 helmet and level 3 vest. So anyone who can use the AUG is going to be really easy to control off the recoils. And with that, let's see as the teams are now looking at focusing on the bigger picture. If anyone decides to look at boot camp, they'll be moving in towards boot camp to get a better loot as well as hold the ground over there, as well as Paradise is also empty. I think it got looted in by the side of BX, not exactly sure. And now it is just dead empty. And with that, RVX is coming into some action. Yep, another team comes in for the third party. And now it's going to be Boyzam who is going to get taken down. I think the thirst is going to come through. Yep, should be coming through anytime soon. Yep, those tiny pixel shots being thrown in by Cripe from RVX, but not getting the initial knock. That's going to be very crucial for them. So let's see, the smokes are being thrown in. Now the spray down again coming through, not connecting as much. But what is team number 16 gonna do? They need a better option right now, as we have another player going down. It's gonna be Techie who goes down as well. So that's going to be another tough situation for the side of them. But with that, let's see what sort of action is going to come through from the rest of the teams as well. As we have the first circle shifting just now only. And with that, we have 2 minutes on the clock for the second circle to shift in. That I think RVN, yep, secures that one. Now the last remaining player for the side of LK is going to be Adin, and he goes down as well. As the kills get secured there, it's going to be easy for them to push further. So I think it's going to be RVX who is able to take control of that situation, and now they have a few loot that they can work on. And then Mafia Gang still outside the circle, I think trying to find as much as first aids as possible, to go in for the seal battles. But let's see what the situation is as GE on the dance side. Another knockback coming through. Let's quickly check out what is happening there as well. Not exactly sure. Yep, it's going to be taking between BKC. Actually, yep, the fight is taking place over here as 3 kills get secured in by the side of GE. So let's see what is going to be happening as they start moving into the vicinity, into the territory of another team that's going to be BK, but it's going to be the only player remaining for the side of them. The only 2 players remaining is going to be Chav and Chris. So let's see how further can they go with the second circle to shift in. Sorry guys, typical Lankan problems, having a bit of a connection issue due to the power cut. But again, I'm back again. I hope I am clear. But with that, we'll be able to see what is happening at the moment. We have 14 seconds for the circle to close in. If I'm not wrong, nope. I think the second circle is shifting in towards the third circle. Yep, 1 minute and 27 seconds on the clock. It's going to go all the way towards paradise. For the moment, we have three teams who is settling in that situation. We got team Get, and we have C9 as well, who was able to get that second place. So let's see BK now. It's going to be the two players who is having the circle, so they're not going to worry much of the situation. And now Xscripted is coming into the circle as well. But with that, we have Mafia Gang, who is all the way out of the circle. The three players are still trying to make their way into the circle. It's going to be a whole drag for them if they do not pay attention to the circle anytime soon. But on the northern side, I think RS, they can take their time to come to the circle because that's going to be the least closing side, where it's going to be closing only once the further side is going to be closing. So that's going to be one hit who needs to make their way into the circle. Probably boot camp is the best option for a lot of teams for them to stay there for the moment. But with that, the mountains of boot camp also will be playing an ideal spot. And with that being said, let's see how the rest of the players are going to be moving in. MRT coming in from the back shorelines, might be taking the waters, trying to go for a swim. A midnight swim would be pretty nice and icy. But let's see if they're able to move towards that direction because the waters are definitely always dangerous spots if there is a team watching out. And with that, we have TJB who is also moving in with the vehicle. So Sanok is the most least used vehicle map in competitive, but some of these teams, the way they bring the vehicles, they're not scared of no one. And the movement they make is definitely going to get them big and big chicken dinner. So building the team to that level is the most important in this pro scenario. So let's see how further can they be doing in against such pro teams. Definitely international tournaments coming up ahead. So definitely this is one major practice, I would say. But along with that, your efforts are definitely rewarded with $1,000 prize pool. So definitely that's going to be worth it. And with that, now the teams are rotating as we have the zone shifting in, third circle closing in. So let's see what is happening between the rest of the teams. Second place. Yep, and with that, still Mafia Gang outside the circle. They have a long way to come with the third circle shifting in. Yeah, with that, we have the circle moving in slowly and slowly. The third circle also will be coming to a close, and then we'll be moving into the fourth circle where we're going to see a lot of bloodbath for sure. But who's going to get the second chicken dinner is the question at hand. So let's see how well are the teams going to be coming in right direction towards yeah, right direction towards the side of Paradise for the moment. I think we have two teams who are settling in Paradise. No problem there. But the rest of the teams, we got still Get over here, who's just holding the circle for the moment. They're not making any hasty moves. I think that was the team that needs to put up a lot of effort into making their way into the grand finals of this. So let's see with the circle shifting in. Now, where is the circle going to go in? Probably it's going to go in towards either Paradise, so it's going to go all the way towards the open space. Yep, it comes in down towards Paradise now. Now everyone needs to get themselves crowded inside Paradise. There's still two compounds which does not have any players, so all rotations plays a majority. Yep, and with that we have team one hit. I think that's going to be the only player remaining. Nope, that's going to be three players remaining. We have Predict, Max OP, and Venom OP. So let's see the three players how they are going to be moving in towards the direction of the circle. But for the moment, we got Jen who's getting the knock, initial knock coming through, and another player going down. Last player remaining for the side of BK. Now the jump shots are coming through, but apparently I think he might go down as well. Yep, another knock coming through from Grizzly. Now down towards the last two players. He's coming in the open spaces, trying to get that initial knock. That's going to be beautiful clutch if he's able to clutch it out. So let's go into the vision of the side of Grizzly. So let's see what the situation is for them. Now the nade cook coming through. I mean, where is the nade cook actually going to be through? And now the nade, another nade coming through. I think that's going to be doing a lot of damage. But with that, let's see as the revives come through. Only anything and anything can happen. Let's see now the rush is coming through. But now the movement coming in, trying to get the shot there. But no, Jen Smile is there. Gets the finish on, and now Jen is going to be pretty happy about the fight that they took. It's going to be boosting them. Definitely 5 kills on the board already. Yep, and with that, the crowd being there on the eastern side, sorry, yep, on the eastern side, there's going to be a whole lot of teams going to take fights. And look at that, 2 compounds still inside the circle. No whatsoever a trailer, no movement from them. So let's see what is happening as TJB on the other hand side is coming in towards the southern side of the map. And now the spray down coming in from Ketup. Yep, that's going to be the girls team over here. Team number 9 is getting the spray down. Should be able to get the kill secured. But I think it's not going to be easy as the smokes are being thrown in to get the revive. But with that, the circle shifting in, it's going to be the 4th circle closing in. So let's see what the situation is. We have the last 11 teams and 35 players alive. So let's see what is it all about for the moment. We have the teams, I think from the back end is going to be C9 is going to come through. So it's going to be a whole lot of trouble for these ladies. They need to pay attention to the circle. They need to move in towards the circle. So let's see as the circle is shifting in. It's going to be one hell of a tough call for the teams to close in. I think the spray on coming in. Oh, beautifully done by KE Top. I mean, what a spray coming in there, just like that, instant knock coming through. Now moving into the circle, Ice is going to have a lot of trouble as that might be the last team who got taken down. So let's see as the spray run comes through from Jen. And now we have C9 as well. We have Ikan on the other hand side who is knocked there. The knockback is there. Now Jaws on the other hand side is waiting there to support. But I do not think he's going to get the support. Now we are coming down towards the open spaces where there's literally no one in the circle. And now the girls are also getting taken down there. The smokes are being thrown in. The revive is coming through. The quick revive is coming through. TJB on the other hand side is also in the fray of getting some kills secured. They are moving in towards Paradise to take the fight against RYX. 2 kills already on the board for the side of TJB, but they need to pay attention to the circle. They have the circle to play with. They can get the kills later on. That's the best possible scenario for the moment for the side of Team IS, for the side of Team TJB. Sorry. So let's see what is going to be happening as the teams are moving in towards direction. C9 on the hand side gets the knock on. AE on the other side is looking to get the counter done, but not getting as much. Now the rush is coming from TJB onto the side of RVX. They know that they need to move into the circle from Paradise, so the only direction to come in is towards passing them. So let's see how further can they go with the kills. Now GE on the other side is throwing up a lot of spray. Look at that, so many knocks coming through. Now the nades are being thrown in. The rush is coming in from BCC Lane, and that's coming in. Gets 2 knocks. BCC Lane is not going to be able to make his circle as well because he's going to bleed out faster than ever. And RVX gets taken down there. Now moving into the circle is going to be TJB, who's going to be happy about moving in. I think with those skills, they're going to be really happy as one hit on the other side is getting taken down as well. MRT is going to be Balish, the only player remaining, and with the circle shifting in, look at that, totally in the open. There's literally nobody inside the circle. 6 circle going to close in, 38 seconds remaining. So let's see with the 38 seconds, how well is the circle going to be. GE is the team that's going to come into the circle. First ever team to move in. They are prioritizing the circle onto themselves. GE now with that 9 kills, they're going to look really, really strong. On the other side, it's going to be Rage. So quickly moving in towards Rage. I think Rage is going to be able to get down TJB, and TJB going down strong. And now he might be looking in for the clash. Gets another knock, beautifully done by Early. Now trying to look out for the clutch. Goes down with the spray down, doesn't connect as much. We'll have to see if he's able to clutch it out. No, he gets taken down Early. Early goes down. Last remaining player is going to be Sonics. Will Sonics be able to clutch it out is the question. Now he's going to go with some quick heal. He's going to pop that first hit and he's going to try to steal off the skills, but will he be able to do so is the question. Now another energy drink coming through, and now he might actually go for another first aid kit, but I think the players are getting revived on. Yep, the players are getting revived on. So that's going to be, oh, the spray run coming in from Sonic, but Sonic gets taken down there. Beautifully done there by TJP. 8 kills on the board. Last 7 teams alive. I think Crypto on the hand side is going to be the tier player who's going to take down TJP, who's going to get the kill secured. But moving into the circle is going to be it's gonna be G Kist if I'm not wrong. Yep, it's gonna be G Kist if I'm not wrong. And now with the meds going through, I think GE is looking strong with that circle. Last 5 teams alive, and now X-Scripted is also getting taken down there. But now we need to pay attention to what is going to be happening. Who's going to get the chicken dinner? We have still 5 teams alive. I think first state battle is going through. Yep, Venawopi, and it's going to be Mafia Starboy who's going in for the heal battles. They know the placement can go a long way. The most important is going to be the placement apart from the kills. But with that, let's say GE again, another team going down, TJP going down. Now we're down to the last 4 teams. It's going to be a battle for the chicken dinner. Who's going to get the first chicken dinner is going to be the question, as X-Scripted is getting the revive there, so no problem there. But now they need to face off against GE, and Venom on that side has only 2 versus 3. Might as well get taken down as well. Now the straight on is coming through. Last man standing for the side of X-Scripted, and GE gets the clutch done. 14 kills on the board for GE. They're going to be really happy about their progression, and now they'll be moving into the last match for tonight. But still 3 more matches to go. But look at that, the match coming to an end as Venom OP loses his last first aid, and that's going to be the end of match 2. last and final game for the night, and then we'll be coming back tomorrow with the last three matches. Right now, semi-final Group B has been exciting. We have had two matches, two different teams getting the chicken dinner. But with that, let's see how the rest of the matches are going to go. Last match going to be Miramar, the largest map in PUBG Mobile. So it's going to be some time till the action decides to break out. So the teams are going to be going into the looting phase. And with that, we saw some good teams getting their skills up, getting those fights right. They are going in for the kills, but losing that placement with the circle, sometimes with the zone being unlucky for them. But let's see how further can the teams go in, and we'll be able to see the points table as well tomorrow to see initially how the teams are standing. But at the end of the day, we'll be able to see after 6 matches who is going to make their way into the grand finals. Yep, and with that, definitely to all the viewers who are watching right now Frontline TV, definitely show your love and support by liking and sharing and subscribing to Frontline TV, and definitely getting your friends and family over to watch the Frontline Championship with a massive prize pool of $1,000, where the international teams are competing, some of the pro teams and some of the local teams as well, and it can be your favorite team, your idol team, or whatnot. But definitely show your love and support for the PUBG Mobile teams, because everyone is trying so hard right now to get into the grand finals, to compete against the invited teams to become the new champion of Frontline Season 2. And with that, definitely to all the teams who want to take part in Frontline Championship, Season 3 is just up the corner. The registrations will be opening soon, and it's going to have a massive prize pool of $2,000. So definitely stay tuned for those information as well. So in order to get all those information, definitely like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned with Frontline. And with that, now the teams are just starting to loot up, and since it's going to be Miramar, it's going to take some time for the circle shifting, and with that, we'll have to wait and see how the teams are going to be playing it off. We have 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock for the team to move into the circle, but with that, we'll be looking at the initial knocks coming through. I think Chumasera having a lot of teams. Look at that, one hit, almost all teams. They are now almost but not connecting as much now. Is going to go in quickly. I think it's going to be Venom OP who's going to down and gets the spray down there. Pretty nicely done there. It's going to be Scene 11 who's going to get taken down there, and now One Hit is going to be happy about that. But there is so many teams surrounding right now. POM knows exactly where there are so many players. They can't move out of this vicinity. They need to stay here. They need to stay and try as much as possible to hold their ground. So let's see. There is literally 4 teams in Chumasera right now. Chumasera is the most hottest place right now already. Miramar with the sands, with the desert, it's a pretty hot there. But with that, we have 4 teams dropping out to take out each other for the fight of Chumasera. So let's see. There's not going to be enough loot. Definitely, there's not going to be enough loot. With that, we can't get a knock on YG Margaret. So that's going to be another fight that's breaking off in El Pozo. But El Pozo is not giving much of action. I think it's going to be YGR who's going to try and take the fight from the side of C9. But before we move on, let's see Chumasera, the hottest place right now. Let's see what is going to be happening for this team. Scripted is the team that is coming in from the back ends onto us. One hit, I think, spotting out TJB BC Lin. Yep, not exactly sure what is happening, as Bisilin is trying to come in from the back end, is trying to get that knock. I think he has the win 94 to work with, but let's see. And I think K is almost got the knock shot from Ketop. Yep, that's going to be the girls team over here. 2 players already down. It's going to be Scene 11, and it's going to be Baffy SG. Last 2 players remaining. And for the side of TJB, it's going to be the last 3 players remaining. And Bisilin is moving away with the vehicle. He does not want to get involved at the moment. And with that, I think the fight is going to break off. Yep, with 1 minute on the clock, not moving a muscle. I think it's going to be the player from TGV who's going to get the initial knock. So let's see what is going to be happening over here, as he does not give the footstep going on. Yep, at the moment he's just waiting there. I think Rose on the other hand side knows that exactly there is someone here. But if he comes, if she comes through the side window, I think he should be able to get the initial knock. I mean, he's not even giving the footstep. Look at the way he's just waiting there until she makes a move. So let's see, 44 seconds on the clock for the first circle to shift in. And where is the shift going to go is the question. So let's see how further can they wait like this. I mean, Chubasera being really hot drop right now. Yep, almost coming there, trying to get the knock there. Now he gives away the footstep. So let's see with that what is going to be the situation over here as the teams come towards the close. 25 seconds on the clock for the first circle to shift in. So right now everyone is just staying in their calm and cool spot. So let's see how further can they go. Lost Leons on the other side is also having some sort of an action. So let's see with the action coming through on Lost Leons as well. And with that, now the spray gun coming through from TJB. Gets the knock there. Should be able to get the finish there. Last player remaining for the side of team number 9 is going to be K-Top. So let's see what K-Top is up to as the 3 players come rushing in towards the side of team number 9. So let's see if they're going to be able to finish them off, and then they can focus themselves on the next team that's going to be 1-8 H4P. With the Lost Leons is also falling apart. Last 2 players remaining for the side of RV. X is going to be Waste and Cripe. So let's see what Waste and Cripe is able to do as they remain as the last 2 players. And for the moment, I think it's going to be Team LX who's going to go on the hunt. Yep, and with that, the teams are just looting up, not making much of a move for the moment. So they are pretty calm. But where is the circle going to shift is the question. It might come in all the way towards Lost Leons, and it's a big city. Everyone can just come crashing in and capture one building for themselves. So it's going to be a pretty interesting zone until the very end. So let's see if it's going to be a Lost Leons circle or it's going to go in towards the open spaces. Not much of an action coming through. Let's quickly check out what is happening on the live chat. I mean, definitely all the lovely viewers are supporting your favorite team. Yep, as we see the semi-finals going through, I think yep, a lot of support coming in towards H4P. Yep, we have a lot of supporters coming in towards H4P, and with that we have supporters coming in from the side of GE as well. So yeah, definitely to everyone, definitely show your love and support towards your favorite team as TJB on the other side goes down. Another spray coming through on from LX. Now LX going in for the punch. Yep, punch comes through and RVX goes down, and that's going to be the end of them as they come up with the punches and get the 3 kills secured. Now with the first circle closing in, a lot of teams need to make their way into the circle as well. So let's see how is this match going to end, how this night is going to end, and who's going to get the chicken dinner. Will it be a new team or will it be GE itself getting the chicken dinner? Yep, and with that, Lost Leons pretty cleared now for the side of LX. They just you know, trying to hold a better ground. Might be looking for a spot or might be looking for more loot over here. So they are just there, and we still have 15 teams alive with the first circle closing in. I think that's going to be the least action in Miramar, and then we'll be seeing all the action at the latter part. For the moment, we have H4P, the only team that is clashing with their drop location. They have 2 kills already secured for the side of H4P. So let's see if they're able to secure more of the kills. I think Get Up is going to be the last remaining player, and once they get that player, I think they're going to start moving into the circle. Yep, and with that we have the first circle closing in, almost gonna go in. Let's see where is the circle gonna end up, and will the teams be able to make their way into the circle? It might be a dead center coming in with the second zone, so no worries there. Let's see where is the circle. Yep, dead center coming in on towards La Bendida. I think it's gonna be XPE who's gonna be very satisfied with their placement for the moment. Yep, with that we see so many vehicles now trying to push into the circle with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go for the second circle to close in. They have more than enough time to move into the circle. So without getting those initial fights, without blowing up their vehicle, let's see how the movements are going to come through. As now one in H4P needs to make their way into the circle as well. Ravana, miss. Yep, and with that, we have Rage over here getting a few knocks. I think it's going to be the side of Los Leons is going to go down. Yep, they have come out of Los Leons. So they are looking for the spot and they got taken down by Rage. And now, slowly, a little by little, we'll be seeing teams fall short in Miramar and then we'll be moving in towards the final circle. So let's see again, Extracted getting the knock there on towards quickly moving in towards Extracted and they get the knock back. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade coming in from RS and might actually get the finish. Nope, does not get the finish. But right now the team has to come and support. I think it's going to be Thomas over here who has to take the 1v2. It's not going to be an easy task. I mean, the whole team is here now for the support. The nades are coming through. And now they quickly go in for the heal. That now the Uzi's press coming through, not connecting as much. Now Thomas needs to be careful. Let's see what is going to be happening. Starboy goes down. It's going to be gone out of the and look at that last play getting taken down. RS literally eliminated in the face of Miramar. 4 kills secured by Extracted beautifully. Timed fight taken there. And now with 20 seconds to go for the third circle to close in. Let's see how other teams going to battle it off. All of them literally in the dead center right now. If it gives the hardship, it's going to be completely easy for a lot of teams. And now when OP goes down for the side of Get Up, but it does Get Up go down initially. Nope, still does not go down. As they come in, I think it's going to be playing off one hit where H4P. Will they be able to get the revive? Should be able to get the revive, no problems there. But I think Get Up now trying to go for the one with with the S12K tries to go for the finish, but does not get the finish, and the quick revive is going to come through onto the teammates. Yep, quick revives are going to come through. Nice jump shot coming in from POM to get the finish, and now they need to move into the circle as the circle is shifting in. It's going to be taking some time. So let's see what the actual scenario is while they start moving into the circle. With that being said, again, Rage getting another kill onto the side of LX, and now the nades are being thrown in. They want to get the kill finish, but the vehicles have been taken in, and they're going to move in towards a better position because they know that Rage is getting the better ground over here. They are literally getting taken down here. They're getting swatted like flies right now. So let's see another nade coming in from PRT. Will this connect is the question at hand, but no, it does not. I think he somehow manages to fall back. Yep, and with that, we have the third circle closing in. We'll be able to see if it's going to give that hard shift or again a dead center towards La Bandita. I'm not exactly sure it will give the dead center. So let's see what is going to be the situation as the team comes in rushing now. It's going to be Rage is coming in towards the vicinity of LX. They want the kill secured. They might actually be able to get the kill secured. Now straight on the side of Rage, and now he needs to back in. If he backs it, oh, he does not get to back in as early gets the knockout towards him. Last player remaining for the side of Rage now. Yeah, it's going to be Kala 1 point, and he is going to back off. They are not going to be able to find him as he quickly makes his move into getting a better placement for the side of one hit H4P. And with that, we have the eastern side all crowded, literally crowded now as one hit H4P makes their way into the circle, just as I told. And now with that Venom OP getting knocked, I think for the play zone, they're not having enough healables right now as the revive comes through. I'm not exactly sure that they're going to survive this through. 3 kills secured, but they have a long way to go as the circle shifts in a few minutes. It's going to shift it. Yep, it's going to be shifting 1 minute exactly, 1 minute and 30 seconds exactly. It's going to shift in the third circle, and then we'll be coming in down to the last few moments. They're still trying to find out those first aids, those healables, 1H4P. Let's see what is happening with the action. Still no action. Everyone settling in their own vicinity, into their own mountains and into their own ridges. They are trying to get the best round, hoping that the circle shifts in their favor. But let's see. Only time will tell how it's going to be shifting in. And with that now, Mafia Russia though is trying to spray down BK. He's trying to get that knock. Will he be able to do so? Right now, still waiting. They are patient as ever, trying to get that knock. Now the team going into the close. It's going to be Mafia Gang who's going to go into the close. The Moldo is burning in. Now trying to get the knock there. Gets the finish there. It's going to be Rocky who gets the finish there. And they're going to be happy with that 4 kills. Mafia Gang now looking strong, but have to move into the circle. 40 seconds on the clock for the third circle to shift in. It can go in any direction, into any vicinity, and now all they need to do is gamble for that better position. So let's see how it's going to be as one hit H4P now only slowly and still making their way to the circle. So a lot of heal battles might come through even in this map. So let's see what is going to be happening. With that MRT on the answer, I did not pay attention to MRT. They were literally silent right throughout this match, and now I think they're slowly and steadily coming in with the circle shifting in, the third circle shifting in. We'll be able to see where the shift is going to go through, and then we'll be coming down to the last and final phases. And one hit, Max again goes down. I think it's going to be Max again going down. Now they need to get the revive. I think that's from a high-end mountain. The spray down was on towards the vehicle, if I'm not wrong. But now with the circle shifting in, it's going to be really, really hard. There's not going to be much healables for 1 H4P. They have so much to work with. So we'll have to see what is going to exactly be happening to 1 H4P. They have 3 kills secured, so they can go a long way. But only time will tell what is exactly going to happen as the teams come crawling in. I think it's going to be the side of... Yep, YGB is going to be the team that is going to be throwing off the nades and trying to get those knocks. Yep, and with that, we have the circle shifting in, the third circle coming towards the close, and my name is OP going down towards the side of MRT. Yep, MRT Mighty taking him down, and with that, again, another knock and a finish coming through as Predict as well goes down, and now H4P Max also goes down, and now it's going to be the last remaining player, I think, for the side of Funny H4P, if I'm not wrong. With that, the circle shifting all the way towards the eastern side. Now with just 1 minute on the clock to go, we'll be looking at the last and final game winner chicken dinner team. So let's see. Definitely comment down below to all you lovely viewers who are watching right now. Definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us Frontline TV. And along with that, definitely show your love and support to your favorite team. It can be your idol team, it can be a team that you have been playing with, or it can be your friends' team. Definitely just show your love and support because they are literally trying to make their own countries proud. And we still have a few Sri Lankans as well on board, along with definitely a lot of pro teams. And now going in that vehicle, I think it's gonna be YGP. Not such a good idea going all the way alone with that vehicle. So I think it's gonna be a crash and fight situation with X-Cryptor. If I'm not wrong, they have to take the fight now. They can't just be moving into the circle. Yep, they are gonna take the fight with 20 seconds on the clock to go in. They have to take a quick fight. So let's see what the situation is. With that, the nades are being thrown in. YGB going down again. Mafia Rocky on the dance side, getting a few knocks as well. Now the knocks keep coming in. The fourth circle shifting in, coming down towards the fifth circle. Yep, and with that, Jester goes down to the play zone. Now the nades are being thrown in, and they are trying to play the fight as much as possible and move into the circle. But right now, Scripted isn't giving an inch. They are just holding the place, and Thomas goes down. As Thomas goes down, now looking at the last two players remaining, we'll have to see what is going to be happening as they summon rather quickly rather than fall shortly. So let's see what is going to be happening. Another beautiful nade coming in from Cheng, if I'm not wrong. Yep, Cheng gets another nade, and now they're going to come in for the nade again. Goran goes down, and X-Crypted is going to fall short as the last remaining player gets taken down as well. We are down to the last 8 teams. We'll be looking at how the zone is going to shift in right now, and it's going to go into the favor of GE. It's going to be going to the favor of GE, and they might be looking in for another chicken dinner. What a performance coming in from them. So we'll be able to see as the spray downs come through towards different directions and different angles with 1 minute and 30 seconds to glow in. We'll be able to see what is going to exactly be happening over here. And again, coming down towards the spray. Nice touches coming in from Naughty Boy over here. So with that, we'll be able to see how the sprays are going to be coming through from the side of Gen again. The side of GE. We'll be able to see how the kills are going to be racked up. Right now, they have only 1 kill to work with. Now, getting a good position inside the circle is all they needed to do. And with 1 minute to go for the 5th circle to shift in, we'll be able to see whether they are able to get the chicken dinner. So let's wait and watch as the teams come down to the last and final moment. Now GE needs to pay attention to the kills. They need the sprays and they need to use all the utilities and the ammo to come down with. So let's see what's going to be happening now. The beautiful split is visible between the side of Gen as well as between the side of T Sir, if I'm not wrong, XPE, the team XPE. Yep, and with that, nice spray down coming through on towards Mafia. Oh, beautiful spray coming in from Tryout. What a spray with that M416 and gets the job done and now moves down towards getting more. Will GE lose their chicken dinner? I mean, what a spray that was coming in, and now the kill getting finished off there. Now GE is in a whole lot of trouble. I think they went too split there. They should have paid a bit more attention towards the details. And just like that, they lose a player that was really not necessary by the side of GE. Now looking strong, it's going to be XPE who's looking stronger than ever. And with that, Mafia again coming in from the back end. They need to take the fight right in front of them, but will they be able to do that is the question, as they are losing a lot of time here. The circle is shifting in. Here comes the circle, and now moving into the circle is going to be a tough situation for them as they start steadily. Now the circle coming through, they get one, but Rocky getting taken down from the back end. Another team is in the back end. That's going to be Rage who takes down Rocky, and now Rage might be looking for the last kill. That's going to be Rashad is going to be the last remaining player. They are going to get the quick revive on towards Abhi, not OP, so no problem there. And with that being said, 1 minute for the circle to close in. Will there be a sixth circle as everyone comes down crashing as Rage is going into the rush onto the side of Mafia Gang as well. The last 2 minutes is going to get spotted out. 78 Rush Chance is going to get spotted out from the side of XPRLCL. So let's see what is going to be the situation as Rocky gets taken down. There are 6 kills on the board for the side of Rage. They might be looking in for a high kill dinner, but what is exactly going to be happening over here as we have still GE only with that 1 kill? Will they be able to get the chicken dinner? I'm not exactly sure, because now the hardships are coming to make their way into the circle. It's going to be in to go for the circle to close in. We'll be able to see who's going to get the finale chicken dinner and end style. Said Mafia Gang still surviving through. Abhinadobi, oh, the nade coming in from the side of Balesh from MRT Sports. Beautifully done there. Might actually throw another counter nade, but let's see right now. The revives are coming through from Rashad OP. So let's see what is going to be happening as the revive comes through, and with that MRT Sports trying to rush through, but Dazzler again going down there. Now the revive should be coming through as they need to make their way into the circle. Somehow or rather, I think it's going to be who manages to come into the circle as the first team, but now GE coming into the delayed rotation does not make sense for them as they try to get the kill secured. And just like that, trust me, gets a knock on towards MRG Mighty, and now with that the smokes are being thrown in. Now continuous bloodbath coming through. Rage is the team that is dominating Miramar right now with 6 kills on the board. They are looking for more and more kills. Again, Saif as well going down, 7 kills on the board, and now the last player remaining is going to be Sonic. He needs to get the revive of his teammates, so let's see if he is able to do so. And with that, we are down to the last 4 teams. Now comes the finale moment. Who's going to get the chicken dinner? Will it be a new team? Will it be MRT, the Sri Lankan team over here, as Balish is trying to get that placement points, but the nades are being thrown in by the side of the side of GE. And with that, Rage on the other side, Rage, Sonic gets taken down from the side of Triot. Beautifully done by Triot. Now looking at more of these knocks. We'll have to see if he's able to do so. He's contributing a lot of knocks over here. Nice spray downs coming in from him. So let's see what the situation is, as the teams might have to try and revive him. Yep, with that, the 7th circle going to shift in almost in 5 seconds. Will be coming down to the winner chicken dinner screen, just like that, to see who has got the chicken dinner to end tonight in style and come back tomorrow with a better comeback, with a better story. And right now, the nades are being thrown in, the Molitos are being thrown in, just as it is in this match. So let's see what is the situation for the moment. We'll be looking at MRT and GE, and now Triad coming into the circle. It's going to take a lot of damage and gets taken down by GE. GE might actually go for another chicken dinner. Look at the way they are positioning themselves, as Rage King on the other side is the only solo player remaining over here. As you come down to the last 3 teams, I think it's going to be the side of DO. Beautifully done there by King, but get taken down there. Just like that, the match comes to an end. I think I did not even pay attention to who came in second. Yep, it was MRT, and in third we have Rage, but GE getting another chicken dinner. What an amazing way to end the night. So definitely everyone tune in tomorrow, same time. 3 matches will be played. The last and final 3 matches, and the top 8 will be moving to the grand final. So definitely tune in tomorrow. Thank you so much everyone for joining in tonight. Stay safe and have a good night.